Hey, bird. Hey, everybody, it's us. It's us again. Oi, oi. Sophie. We're back on the sticks today. What do you think? Bird. Sophie. What do you think? The sticks the thing again. We all thought Nest Fest was winding down. Look, it's going to fall off if you let go of it. Okay, I mean, I'll try it out. Sophie. Bird, what are you doing? She doesn't mind, yeah, she knows her own mind. See, that stick is really long and a bit impractical. Do not touch stick. Super heart, thank you. Aye, it's good, but it's no white stick. Sophie. Get off me, widow. Sophie. And the problem with really long ones is if she puts it more than sort of like a third that way, it will just fall out. And she'll get maggro. Well, she won't get maggro, actually. She'll just sit there looking like, oh, that was a really good stick. And then her pet human will have to go and retrieve it. Won't he? Yeah, she's doing good today, yeah. You've got Y stick is still here. This is Y stick here. Oh, I've touched it. Oh no. That's Y stick there. Hey, bird. Your medicine turned up this morning, bird. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? Mite treatment. She definitely is. She's definitely teaching me things. Yeah, I'll have some mite treatment this afternoon. Put some mite treatment in there for you. And you'll get all flighty and stroppy. Oh, okay. Well, I'm up front with her about it. I show her the bottle, so yeah. Oh, we will. We'll have a blast with that. We're going to have a blast. I might just wait until she falls asleep. I might just wait until she goes on charge and then do it. Put up a supercut on YouTube of magpie strops. Oh, that was a good one. Sophie, what you doing? We got a grocery delivery last night, so there's meat today. There's actual beef today. Oh, excuse me. What do you think? What do you think, bird? I don't think she's got meat, but she knows beefs. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until she goes on charge like this and gets nice and drowsy, and then do the mite treatment when she's not expecting it. There was one year I did that, and the look of betrayal on her face was really, really real. Just like, what the hell, male? I thought I could trust you. You know, sort of look on her face. Y-stick is here. Y-stick is right there. That's Y-stick. He says, being careful not to move it. What do you think? But today it's not about Y-stick, it's about this long one. Yeah, like if she gets really angry, just throw Y-stick at her and walk off like, oh no. Yeah, bird, it's for small ornamental birds, because that's clearly what you are. 0.1% ivermectin for small ornamental birds. Oh, pies. She had a couple of chums on the roof this morning, actually. She had a couple of wild chums sitting on a roof, just quite calmly, having a little burk and a squirk at each other. Yeah, the box that the mic stuff comes in has like little finches and that kind of thing on it, but I've been reliably informed that 0.1% is the correct strength for her. It's exactly the same brand and strength that we bought every year, so I wouldn't be comfortable giving a more powerful one, because you can get like 1%, but don't know, it seems a bit strong. It's three treatments a week apart, so like 3 Mondays or something, or in this case, what's today? Wednesday. So 3 Wednesdays, and I mean, the vast majority of the times, 2 treatments have been plenty. But yeah, you have to 3 treatments, and the third one's always a bit fraught because it's just like, what are you doing? You doing this again? So, but she 100% knows that it will make the little cough she's got go away. So I'm sure she's oh, she can handle it. She just doesn't want it. I think it's quite oily, judging by the way it like drips out of like the little the tiny little bottle that it comes in. I think it's quite a heavy, oily thing. So well, what happens is you put it in like the small of her back. You put it like here in the small of her back where she can't reach it, and I think what happens is you get like you do like 2 little drops out of the bottle on the small of her back, and I think it must like drip down her back slightly because she does experience some freak out. I think it must like dribble down her back a little bit underneath her feathers, because she does experience a little bit of like, what's that? There is some zooming, but once the zooming subsides, she's fine. Yeah, it might well. And, yeah, there is a little moment of just like, what the hell, Mel? I thought we were cool, but sort of moments. But she'll get over that. Oh, bless. Thank you. This is the Southwest UK accent. And lady. Yeah, our cats don't tend to do that. They just tend to get really, really grumpy for a day. They just do that sort of like that thing where you go to stroke them and they dip their back underneath your hand so you can't touch them and that kind of thing. They like deny even the basics of company to you. What can you see, bird? What you got? Sophie. Can I change cameras? Extreme close up. Nim nim. I quite like a grumpy cat, though. You know what I mean? I actually find grumpy cat quite funny. Look at this tail, bird. Nim nim. Oh, no, I haven't just took my elbow in bird poo. It's cool. Nim nim. You're getting extra crunchy things later on because you're doing that mouth slightly open all the time thing. You're getting crunchy foods, you're eating dry food today, and beef. Neeps has an intensely grumpy face. She has possibly the grumpiest resting face of any cat I have ever known. But she's actually a real sweetie. She's a lovely thing. She's a lovely cat, but wow, she has got the grumpiest face. She has, every single picture I've ever taken of her is like this. It's just, yeah, she's ever so lovely, and she's really, she's really cuddly and nice and stuff like that. But yeah, she's just got such a resting bitch face on her. What happens when she has her mouth open is it can be just as simple as the fact that she's a bit she's just a bit overheated, and judging by the temperature of her feet when she's standing on me, she is a little bit warm actually. But it also could mean she's got a tiny bit of food stuck in her crop, and she's sort of like going slightly to try and clear the crop. Really easy to deal with. All you need to do is just give her something like dry and crunchy, and she'll eat it, and it will just scrape the crop clean. Birds be claustrophobic. I dare say if you put birds in tiny little cages, then yeah, definitely. I think it would be I think that is a type of claustrophobia, isn't it? Hey bird, what you doing? I haven't just put my phone in bird poo. Well, yeah, they will if they're sort of making a conscious effort to open their mouth and then yeah, that is a sign that they want food shoving in there, because that's what they do when they're babies. They would show their mums small grunts. Yeah, they do like a little wing flap and open their beaks in a way to attract their parents. So they stand out in the nest, and their parents jam food into their beak. And it's the sort of situation where the bird that makes the most noise gets the most food. Oh, I've ordered a new meat rope thing. Should be here tomorrow. I can get rid of this pulsating monster of a thing. Bird, what doing? Are we in the loft for, bird? What can you say? Nem, nem, nem. What doing? Okay. I'm helping. Your reflection, yeah. Oh, see, now you've got cobwebs all over your face. Oh. Oh, bless. What? Oh, okay, you nearly fell off me then. You're being an idiot. I mean, you do know you've got food in your bowl, right? You don't have to... Oh, there's a huge... Oh, she didn't see it. There's a huge spider behind my hand. Like, massive one. Okay, that was a leaf. Is there something in that leaf? You've got cobweb on your head. Again. Oh God, here we go. Bird. Bird, come here, let me clean your head. There you go, you're welcome. No spicy hand. No spicy hand. What are you doing? You have got hot feet. You had a Zoom before I came out. That's it. Wipe your face. There is nothing softer. When you see her wiping her face like that, she does that after a bath, and she'll if I come in here when she's having a bath, she'll dry her face on, she'll dry her cheeks and face on my hand, and there is nothing softer. There is nothing softer on this earth than a magpie drying her face on your hand. I'll have a little groom now. Is that because you feel all cobwebby? Because I do. You know, I don't think there are any cobwebs on me. I feel cobwebby. Extendo neck. Ronco extendo neck. I miss Ronco. That was a hell of a thing. We used to get these adverts in the 80s for like things to turn like cucumbers into Mobius loops and all sorts of weird shenanigans. And the record cleaner and that kind of thing. They're all made by Ronco. You get adverts in Woolworths. The new Ronco Beanomatic or whatever the product was. There's a blast from the past. I think it is JML now. I think JML are the new Ronco. Oh, hang on, Scritch. Yep. You can always feel when she's going to go for Scritch because she flips her weight onto one foot and like leans over slightly. Yeah, Woolworths back in the day. I'm old enough to remember Woolworths. I'm old enough to remember the original Woolworths. Doesn't Australia, I think it is, still have Woolworths shops? I think, if I remember right, there are still some countries in the world that still have Woolworths. What do you think? No, that's a watchbird. There you go. Bird, 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 bird. Do not biff the Apple Watch, please. Okay, that's... Bird, you're being weird. Stop being weird. I'm just going to... Yeah. You can biff most things, but not the very expensive watch. There's a deer. When a problem comes along, you must biff it. Oh, we have Safeways as well. We have Safeways. We have Safeway supermarkets. Actually, do we? No, I say that. Do we have Safeway? We used to, definitely. I remember Safeway. I remember Presto as well was a supermarket chain here in the UK. Safeways. I bet all Safeways are Morrisons now, aren't they? I think, yeah, there we go. Safeways became Morrisons. I don't want to encourage watch pecking. I mean, there's a screen protector on the watch, but still. Sophie. Woo! It's Waitrose that's the pricey one. Morrisons is actually, yeah, Morrisons is it's a 4-horse race here in the UK for supermarkets. I think Morrisons is number 4. But the Morrisons around here is actually quite nice. I think we've got all 4 here, and not counting like Aldi's and Lidl's and that kind of thing. And Morrisons, the local Morrisons is actually pretty good. Remember, they've got an in-store pie shop, which is, you know, pretty great. Morrisons is above Asda. You know what? Yeah, I would say so. I would say you're probably spot on there. Nicer than Vint, but then, you know, I'd say a, you know, pretty hard punch in the spuds is better than going to Asda personally. I can't stand it. That's the thing with Aldi and Lidl. I quite, you know, we've shopped there for food before. I mean, not recently, obviously, thanks to all the shenanigans. But like, it's the middle bit of both of them. You're wandering around buying like tinned tomatoes and that sort of stuff, and you find yourself going, should I buy a wetsuit? That kind of thing. I mean, I think it was last year sometime. I was in a Lidl, and I spent like 10-15 minutes talking myself out of buying a plasma cutter. And I remember going, I could actually use a plasma cutter. I've been after one for a while, and the starlings are losing their mind. Hey, hi, Mum. And I found myself going, I could use a plasma cutter. And I had that sort of like moment where you just think like, snap out of it. What are you talking about? Just one of those sort of conversations. Micro lady, yeah, cool. All that British roof typing, yeah, definitely. I do have a wetsuit. I remember years ago having to buy a wetsuit because a few friends of mine went through a jet ski phase, and I bought a wetsuit, and absolutely terrifying seeing yourself in a wetsuit. That sort of thing where you put your wetsuit on to see if it fits, and then look at yourself in the mirror and go, what have I done to myself? Look at the state of this. It's harrowing seeing yourself in a wetsuit. Yeah, like what's that? That doesn't normally bulge there, does it? It's not a pretty picture, absolutely not. It's terrifying, I tell you. The wetsuit has since been thrown out. I absolutely will not wear it. It doesn't exist anymore. I slipped and fell and it went in the bin. Yeah, I think that should be the flowchart of just like, am I buff? No. Do not buy a wetsuit. No. It doesn't have show all the bumps in the weird thing is as well is some of the bumps it hides because it's quite thick, but other bumps it very much doesn't hide, and you're just like, oh no. I mean, I've never been a big dieter, but yeah, if you ever want to have convince yourself to go on a diet, just put on a wetsuit, take a photograph, and then stick that photograph onto your like fridge door. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you're soon going to be like, no, I don't need some trifle. I don't need trifle. That's, I can live without cheese. That kind of thing. What do you think, buddy? Hey, bub. The bumps. Oh no, the bumps I weren't expecting. Maybe, yeah. Come on, bud. I know, she can see somebody. I don't think it's the female, because I can't see the female. But, something zoomed her up. Hey! Okay, let's not... Are we weird? Are we weird? Is you weird? I don't think hawk, because I can still hear lots of little birds darting around, and normally they're invisible. Whatever it is, it's over here. Because this is where she's staring. She's staring at the catio, but I can't see anything. What do you reckon, bird? No. Right, come on then, buddy. I've got to make some lunch and then get back to work. Let's do the lolly stick thing. Squirrel. Oh, damn squirrel again. Right, you're going to stand still for the stick? For the lolly stick? Almost certainly not. I mean, you can pretty much guarantee that is not going to happen. Hey. All right, okay. So thanks for coming, everybody. It's always lovely to see you. If you just stumbled across this on Periscope and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. Or if you prefer, you can Google Sophie the Magpie. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.